In today's episode, we are going through Game 3 of the NBA Finals. But before we hop into that one, I'd like to quickly just review what happened in Game 2, a game that we did on stream a couple of days ago. But for anybody who doesn't really tune into those streams, I'd like to at least get you caught up in terms of what's going on in the finals. Not going to show any clips because I do kind of want you to watch the stream instead, but I will just kind of maybe go and tell the story of the game. Sydney Lowry, 49 points, 8 assists in the final. Quarter one was dominated by the Stars. Sydney Lowry and Victor Wembanyama each dropping 25 points plus for their teams, just all over the place, taking a lot of shots, hitting them as well. And it was pretty close after one, but we would extend our lead to 8 prior to the half. I think the Spurs really slowed down and we just kept our foot on the throttle there, scoring 33 points to their 27. But the game really started to get away there in the third. As you can see, we'd win it by 9. Taking nearly a 20-point lead into the fourth quarter, we wouldn't even end up watching the entirety of the fourth, as the team would really start to take a hold of the game as it went along, and giving me a ton of confidence that this might not even be much of a competitive series. Not saying that we'll sweep the Spurs, but I think, maybe winning in 5 is a very realistic possibility. But today we take it on the road for the first time, and it's always tougher to win on the road than it is at home. So let's get Game 3 started. So without further ado, it is time to hop into Frost Bank Center and see if we can continue our success here in the postseason against a hostile San Antonio crowd, as Lamont Powers is going to pick up the early foul here. It's always easier to win when the fans are behind you, but not going to have that support here, as I can hardly see a single, I see one orange shirt there. It's San Antonio fans all throughout this stadium in Game 3. Patrick Williams with it. He's stepping back, taking a wild shot. No good there, to no surprise. Malachi having a tough time getting by Paul here. So he dishes to Sydney Lowry, who finds a nice shot from the elbow. Pick and roll for Giddey. Going inside, clear the lane to the basket. Andre Stevens will prevent the layup with a foul, forcing Giddey to earn it here from the line. First free throw falls. Second one done as well, so it's 5-4 here early. Couple minutes here in. Pope, solid look off the catch. He splashes home that 3. Giddey again on the drive. San Antonio whipping things around. Now another pick and roll. Paul gonna miss that pull-up jumper. Nashville going the other way, feeding Mullins inside. He's got a small point guard on him. Nice find by Powers. Wemby with it, isolating on the right side of the court. Mullins, though, nice job staying in front to force the miss. Mullins with it here now offensively. Gonna find Lowry on the cut. 2 hands slamming it home. Nice screen there to get him a wide open lane to the basket. Wemby off the catch, drills a 3. Hope with it now. Gonna get a kind of half screen there from Lowry. Pulls up and misses that mid-range shot. Giddey, quick pick and roll on the other end. Gets back to him, banks it in for 2. Mullins does a little bit of a reverse pick and roll here with Malachi Pope. The timing was a little off. They're a little bit more used to Pope being the one handling on those pick and rolls. What a fun play, and something that we don't really see much. Nice to see Quinn Snyder pull it out here in game 3. Mullins off the Pope screen. Makes it 17-10 for Nashville. Wemby just trying to get through Mullins, but the strong defense is going to force the charging foul. Mullins, a great start to game 3 defensively, I'd say. As Lowry drills a triple, and we're up 20-10. Wemby isolating again against Mullins. This time he finds the hole. Damian Paul inside to Wemby, and I don't even know how you defend that. I mean, there's multiple Nashville Sound defenders in the area, and Wemby just looked like he took a practice layup. This guy's insane length. Powers with it. Doing a little bit of a step back 3. Okay. I mean, feeling it, I guess. But Kisper gives us the ball right back. Powers in the corner. This time a better look from 3, but still can't find the basket. Giddey, Williams pick and roll once more. Been a heavy staple of this San Antonio offense early. Paul forced to take a 3 with Pope in his face, and something we saw a lot in game 2. A blocked jump shot by Malachi Pope. Here he gets a double screen. Goes to the basket. Tough angle on that layup, and he missed it. Paul. Now he's defended by Lowry. This time he actually gets his shot off, but it was still a tough one. And forced to take a couple of tough jumpers here. With our strong defense, and Lowry in transition, just getting that quick play off to find him an open 3. Johnson. And 1 with Augustine on the foul. Gives him a free throw opportunity here. Trims the lead back to 9. Sid the Kid again. Drills it from 3. San Antonio just not doing a great job defending him out there beyond the arc, and we know how dangerous Sid is. It's been well documented pretty much all series long, particularly this playoff run. Giddey off the dribble, off the mark. Nashville in control here in the first quarter. Nice find on the cut. Sheldon Starks will have to foul Lowry to prevent the easy bucket. That first Lowry free throw makes it 33-19 so far. A couple minutes left. We'll make some substitutions here. Andre Stevens coming back out into the court. I don't know why he was off. I don't think he's scheduled to be off at any point in the first quarter. Maybe some foul trouble? But I don't think so. Giddey there. Missed that mid-range pull-up. Davidson dribbling around, taking the 3. I think he had some good space there. Not a bad shot, but just couldn't get it to fall. Here he gets the steal off Sheldon Starks. Running it the other way. Starks does a nice job staying in front though, but does ultimately get called for the foul. Davidson. First free throw is good, and the second is as well. Wemby, nice spin move. Gets to the basket and forces AC Stevens. It's a foul. Wemby goes 2 for 2. We're down to a minute left here in the first. Pick and roll. Lowry. I mean, You don't typically think of Lowry as a guy that would be a big-time pick-and-roll guy, but I feel like he gets a lot of really good looks at the rim when he's the roll man in the pick-and-roll. Step back jumper from Keldon Johnson falls. Lowry, too strong on that one. Now Hammond's with it, finds a wide open Victor Wembanyama top of the key. It'll be a long two. Final shot here of the first. Lowry with it. Hits it from the mid-range. We've got 1.7 left, and it's going to be a 40-point quarter for Nashville. I mean, San Antonio just could not seem to get what they were hoping for defensively. It felt like pretty much all of our shots were easy, unless we settled for a bad one, but overall, I mean, you gotta like the looks we were getting. We scored 40 points. And of course, Sid the Kid was a big part of it. Here to start the second, a nice spin move from Powers to get the and one. Great start here to the second. Unfortunately, can't finish a three-point play. Spurs going quickly here. And it's stolen by Francis Mullins. Now we're going full court pass the other way. Step back by Davidson. Unfortunately, can't finish it off. Would have been a nice play. Wemby half spin, getting to the basket, drawing another foul. Only the first on Mullins, though, who, as I stated previously, was really good, I think, defensively on Wemby in that first quarter. Davidson top of the key. Has way too much space, but again, misses. Antonio running quickly. Sheldon Starks off the mark from three, but Wemby had good positioning on the interior. Davidson to Pope. No one was guarding him, but he decided not to shoot. Kicks it to Mullins. To Powers in the corner. That time he drills it, making him 1 for 3 from the perimeter. Wemby. Not a lot of space there, but it still made it look easy. Ernest Augustine. Nice little play from the post. Little step back off the glass. Wallace to the rim. Floats in a easy basket. Davidson from the corner. No good. He has not been sharp here in the first half. Luckily for us, we haven't really needed him to be particularly great. Here he gets another chance. That one is right down the barrel. And it extends our lead to 20 points, 51-31 here already. Nashville just completely outclassing San Antonio on both ends as Powers missed a good look from the baseline. Wemby defended by Mullins. Been a good matchup here to start this game 3, and Mullins gets another miss. Davidson again for 3. I mean, he is firing him up a lot. Success rate not so great, but love that it doesn't affect his confidence because we know how good he can be when he turns it on. Is that the first time I've seen that free throw shot from Sheldon Starks? That's a wild one. What is this, dude? I know I've seen that before, but who is that? I've like seen a YouTube clip or something of somebody with that wild free throw shot. Just can't remember who it is. Cason Wallace. Kind of sifting through traffic. Just dumps it to Wemby. Another miss forced by Mullins. I mean, there's been comments in the past of Mullins being a potential defensive player of the year in this future. And, I mean, a game like this so far completely showcases why. That time Wemby gets the better of him, though, with the block into the basket. You can't win them all against a player of Victor Wembanyama's caliber. A nice find there to get Pope an easy 2. From the corner, Starks drills a triple. Coming off a screen, Lowry shoots right over Wembanyama. Maybe not the best idea. Now Wemby to guarded by Lowry. He's going to shoot over the top of him. Has space, but still misses it. Mullins pick and pop. Too strong. It's going to be an illegal screen by Patrick Williams. Lowry on the cuts. Ernest Augustine had him. He just needed to throw it up top instead of steal by Kispert. But we get the ball right back via Sidney Lowry still. He's spinning and firing through the contact from Paul. Gets the and one. Awesome play from our superstar. Completes the three-point play as well. It's the cherry on top of an awesome sequence. Wemby finds space. I mean, he has been absolute money from that area of the court all series long. He gets open there a ton. Spurs find him multiple ways to get him that shot, and he just drills it consistently. Here Lowry's stripped. San Antonio going quickly. Paul has space from the mid-range. Well done there by San Antonio. AC Stevens trying to pump fake over Wemby. He's not falling for it. San Antonio in transition. Get Wemby the easy deuce. Down to 15-point now. Our Nashville lead. Andre Stevens to Lowry. Top of the key. Splashes in. 3 more points for him. Up to 23 on the half. Williams for 2. Moody on the foul. Free throw is also good for Patrick. He turned things on a bit, especially in that second half of game 2. Has certainly been one of San Antonio's best players here in the series. Pick and roll for Damian Paul. Make that a pick and pop. As Williams backs 3 more onto his point total here in the half. Lowry can't respond with a triple of his own. Giddy now trying things from beyond the arc. No good on that one. Certainly an improved shooter. I don't know if he's that good of a shooter, though, to be taking that kind of shots. Hope off the catch is no good either. Both teams starting to miss some shots from the perimeter. Giddy this time from the mid-range. A bit better from that area. Oh, pick and roll. AC Stevens somehow got that one to go through the Zach Collins contact. AC Stevens always been a good finisher throughout his career. One of his strengths from that backup center spot. Giddy, this time it's blocked by AC. AC again, here we go. The AC Stevens stretch. We haven't seen much from him these playoffs, but excellent end of the second from our backup big. Puts Nashville up by 18. Allowing just 51 points. The defense has been sound, and the offense has been cooking. And it'll continue to cook here to start the third. Wemby off the dribble. Just can't guard him. I did forget to look at the halftime stats in this game, so my apologies. But the update is Wemby's sick, Sidney Lowry's sick. I think you kind of get the gist. Damian Paul, no good. Had plenty of space, but scoring is certainly not where he makes his money at the NBA level. Lowry getting a little greedy there on the alley-oop attempt. Wemby with it. I mean, what even is that shot? I don't even know what that shot is, let alone how you're supposed to defend it. What? Oh, man. It's been fun going against Wembanyama and just feeling absolutely helpless in terms of how you can defend this player. Luckily, we've been very good at defending everyone else in this series. Evidenced there by that Lamont Powers block. But it's just absolutely helpless defending this guy. It's kind of funny at times, honestly. No good from Andre the Giant. Kispert kicks it to Giddy. That 3 is right down the barrel. San Antonio's brought it down to 14 here. That one just maybe a lazy pass by Pope there. It felt like he had the angle though, just took a bad one. High screen and roll. It's going to be Lowry on the wing. He gets doubled. Need to find a basket. There we go. We found the open man eventually. It's Andre Stevens from the corner. Giddy gets blocked by Andre Stevens. What a play there. And then on the other end, we find a wide open dunk. I mean, all things are working out both ends of the court here in game 3. Could not be more impressed by what I'm seeing here. Making a statement that, you know, the road has not been a problem for us here in these playoffs. I don't know why it's going to start to be a problem now. Wembanyama gets himself to the free throw line. Once more here. First one is good. Second one is as well. Mullins spinning in the post, blocked away by Victor Wembanyama. Nice steal by Ernest Augustine, just playing the passing lane correctly. Christian Davidson draws the foul on the other end. Looks like there's been a lot of free throws on both sides today. Both teams doing a nice job being aggressive and drawing contact. And Wemby finally misses a shot from that range. Oh, you can't shoot over Wemby. I don't know why we keep trying it. I just simply don't know why. Inside for Davidson. That one's good. Kind of a tough look, but certainly capable of hitting it. The tough look occasionally. Augustine top of the key. Had Poe open, decided not to go to it. Now Lowry draws a double. Finding the open man again in the corner. This time it's Francis Mullins. I like the ball movement I'm seeing here. Unselfish play leads to good shot selection. Pretty much most of this game. I mean, there's been very few shots that I'm like, what was that, you know, as Lowry gets about the best shot you could possibly get. The slam dunk. Hard to be more high percentage than that. Giddy. I mean, that's the kind of look we're forcing San Antonio into today. Just excellent defense. Excellent offense as well. And we're up by 26 points with 4 minutes left. Under 4 minutes in the third. Keldon Johnson, no good, but Wemby cleans up the boards. Quick shot the other way. AC Stevens answers that one right back. Guess he didn't like getting beat on the offensive glass there. Top of the key for Sheldon Starks. Nice rebound by Stevens. Moody. Haven't seen him really take much in the way of shots today, and he missed that one. That's what I like about Moody, though. Doesn't really need to take many shots for us. Davidson. Now he tries to shoot over Wemby, and just everyone who tries fails. At least he didn't get his shot blocked, though. Most people get their shot blocked when they try to shoot right in front of Wemby's face. Tough floater there for Lowry. It's going to be just off the mark. In transition, Giddy. Quick three is off as well. Moody with it again. It's another good look. This time it falls. 29 points is the lead, but San Antonio cutting into it here with an N1 play from Keldon Johnson. Davidson trying to attack Kason Wallace, and that's just a really good defender. Props to him for getting the win. Keldon gets it stripped away by Ernest. Nashville. Trying to find something in transition. It's going to be a wild shot from Moody. There's one of the few shots that I would prefer us not to take in this game. But they've been few and far between, so it's hard to complain, especially with the kind of lead that we have. Ernest drills the triple top of the key. We're going to be just under 100 points here in the first 3 quarters. Starks to take the last shot, and he hits it. But we'll still lead by 25 to end the third. Now, I would have a bit of a problem with the recording in the fourth, but I'll just let you know now that San Antonio wouldn't make a comeback. We're just going to have to simulate through the fourth. It looks a lot closer than it actually was. San Antonio ended up keeping it to just an 11-point game, but that was with a few threes right there at the very end. It was 20-plus points the entirety of that fourth quarter. And with that, the Nashville Sound will take a commanding 3-0 series lead here in the finals. And I was worried about these Spurs, man, honestly, when the series started. But so far, so good. Both sides of the ball in Game 3 were at their absolute peak. Didn't do a lot of scoring there in the fourth quarter, as you saw, which is what kind of brought San Antonio back, especially kind of in the back half of that quarter. But great game from Lowry, as always. 21 points for Francis Mullins. Nice to see him drop 20. Double-double for Malachi Pope, which almost seems like a formality at this point. A given. But just a great game all around, especially in those first 3 quarters again. And we're a game away from being NBA champions here in our 5th season. Will we pull it off on the road and make it a sweep, or will it be a gentleman's sweep and we can win the championship in front of our home fans? We'll find out next episode. And until then, sound up.